Hi, everybody. My name is Cheryl Hutto. I am a certified personal coach for caregivers, uh, caregivers who are caring for people that they love in their home, or even professional caregivers. And I want to take a moment right now to talk to you about caring for yourself, because that's really my big thing. I really I offer practical support and advice, and we solve problems. But uh, really, my big thrust is to help caregivers who are caring for others reduce their own anxiety and stress. And wow, do we have anxiety and stress right now more than ever before? So, we as caregivers experience stress and anxiety every day. I know this, I'm a caregiver myself, but we have huge anxieties, fears, not enough time in the day, not enough help, and so much more. Everything, especially now, is a moving target. Perhaps as a caregiver, you feel isolated from the one you care for. Maybe they're in a facility, or you might feel isolated at home with your caregiver, which is a whole other set of problems. So that it's keeping you from having that time that you need to take care of yourself. And we're aware of all sorts of techniques to calm ourselves and take care of our nervous systems. And we've heard of them all, breathing. I feel like a broken record on breath work, but breathing, walking, and so many others. But I wanted to get back down to something really, really basic today, which is also a form of meditation. And it really has to do with eating and how we are eating, like literally how we are eating. So when we're stressed out, we often eat way too fast. The other day, I was sitting at having lunch with my wife, and I realized before I even knew it, it seemed like within moments, there was no food left on my plate. And I looked at my plate and I thought, what have I done? I I didn't even really recall eating it. It was gone before I knew it. If you asked me 10 minutes later what I'd eaten, I might not have been able to tell you. And so this is true probably for all of us. And when we get stressed out, this becomes the norm. And sometimes it becomes a habit. It's always the norm. So there are a couple of things I wanted to talk about around that issue. Is that when we eat so quickly, we actually are inducing stress in our bodies. Our brain thinks, oh, we have to hurry up, we must be in trouble, and we're stressed. And the flip side of that is that if we're stressed, we also think we're in trouble and we have to hurry up and eat so quickly that the end result is the same. It's a vicious cycle. But we can do something about that. It's really important for our stress levels to slow down right now, obviously, and we can do that by paying attention to how we eat. The autonomic nervous system has two main branches. One is the parasympathetic system, and the other is the sympathetic system. The parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for our rest and digest. So if you've ever noticed that when you maybe lie down on the sofa or lie down in bed and you're reading or you're resting, that your body begins to relax and your stomach begins to make noise. Well, it realizes that you're in a safe mode. It is in rest and digest. It's digesting. The sympathetic branch of our nervous system is where we have the fight or flight response. When it's activated, we are ready to run or defend ourselves in some way, fight or flight. So any perceived threat will cause us to go into that, and our digestive system actually shuts down. This is true for all mammals. You know, if you're being chased by a tiger or a coyote in the woods, and you just eaten your lunch, your digestive system would totally shut down. All the energy goes into your legs and your limbs, and you run like hell. But at the lunch table or any meal, you're not being chased. We're not being chased by anyone except except our own minds and our own stress. So if we can slow our eating, we can not only assimilate our nutrients, but we can actually calm our nervous systems. And when we are in a state of stress, and when that sympathetic nervous system is causing us to feel as though we're frightened or we have to run, we're producing hormones called cortisol. They just flood our bodies along with other hormones, and it causes all sorts of other issues. It is quite dangerous to our well-being. It really can, well, it's quite dangerous. I don't need to go on to the list of what all can be affected by cortisol. You can look that up, but for now, we can slow down. So here's a couple of tips. Just try when you're making the meal or getting lunch ready for you and the one you care for, take a moment, take a few moments. If you can, take up to 2 minutes. Slow your breath. Try counting on the inhale to 5 and on the exhale to 5. You will be absolutely amazed when you turn around and put food on the table at the difference in your approach to your meal. The other thing that you can do when you actually do sit down is take a few bites, put the fork down, take a moment, notice what's on your plate. What color is it? What's the texture of it? What does it smell like? Take a look at who's sitting with you. Talk to them. Look out the window. Who's in the room with you? What is around us? What do we see, feel, hear, smell? Let's use our senses and enjoy that. And note that the food is a gift to us. Look at our food on that plate as something that is there for us to calm us and provide nutrition and to share that meal with each other and provide that love and caring that we need. Try making this a game if you're sharing your home with the one that you love right now. And this goes for all of us, not just caregivers. Make it a game to play together if you can. Engage others to do this with you, to do the breathing, to put down the fork, and talk about something other than the news, preferably. Eating too fast causes our nervous system to react with stress. And when we're already stressed, we eat too fast. Both are true. Can you do something to slow down today? And maybe it's slowing down your eating. Just one little tiny tip and way that you might do a better job of caring for yourself so that you can better care for the people that you love. The slower we do any activity, the more relaxed we'll be. And we all need that right now. I hope this has been helpful to you. And I want to invite you, before you leave, to join a free caregiver support group that I have on Facebook. It's private. There are over 500 members. It's a wonderful place. It's private. We do daily tips and caring. People are communicating with one another each and every day, all day long. Also within that group, I am just now beginning a weekly online support group on Zoom. So if you would love to join us, we would welcome you. You can drop me a message at my website or just check it out on Facebook, Confidence for Caregivers. I hope this has all been helpful. Thank you.